Call all Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful Bakiyar. Wanted to get into these lynching postcards and the joy and happiness that the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, our fucking mortal enemy, had, that he was consumed with the joy at the prospect of lynching the so-called blacks, which are the tribe of Judah, all right, which is the head tribe of the nation of Israel. Okay. Not only did he fucking perform the worst atrocities known to mankind during the transatlantic slave trade, and then when we got brought over here to the shores of America, the atrocities that he was fucking putting on our people, okay, throughout all of slavery, then to end up into this, to getting fucking terrorized, literally, by the so-called white man, by these Caucasians, the Edomite man, okay? The devil, fucking, the Slakia, the antagonist of the scriptures, all right? The antagonist of the world, an enemy to the planet, all right? The worst thing that ever happened, the worst person on the planet, the worst thing that ever happened to the fucking planet, man, and to mankind. It's just this devil. He's adverse to life, man. I just want to get into and show you the joy that these people had at the prospect of us being fucking lynched and killed brutally. Okay. All right. Look, you have here them coming out in droves, man, to celebrate and glamorize the lynching and murder of our people. This is probably one of the most famous ones right here. Okay. Cheesing. Fucking cheesing, man. All right. They're having a great fucking time. Look at you. This little Edomite, this little Sheetamite could be a day over fucking 12 years old. Okay. So the joy and the happiness that they had in the death and destruction of our people is exactly what we salivate over, the prospect and the knowledge, the assurance that you're going to be fucking taken down and destroyed, man. All right. We salivate, we reel and relish and get giddy and excited over the potential and the shall I say even better, the inevitable destruction that the Most High is going to bring upon you. And when I mean to say destruction, it's not going to be a quick act. It's going to be spanning throughout a long period of time. Okay. That you can destroy something by just stamping it out, fucking putting it to death quick. Or you can destroy something slowly and gradually. Shit, you could take fucking, a motherfucker's whole life. See, you could have a motherfucker, say, 18 years old, and torture that man till he's 80, till he gets to the oldest he can possible, and then fucking dies. That's one fucking hell of a way to go out. That's exactly how the Most High is gonna have it for these people, man. All right, he's gonna have them go out in the worst way, in a long, drawn out fucking destruction. All right, we're gonna have a lot of this type of stuff going on. Not unlawful type punishment upon these fuckers, but nothing but righteous and lawful. It is going to be to where we have the spiritual power. So not only is it going to be way worse on them, but it's going to be more creative in the methods that we're going to put them to death and torture their ass, man. Okay, and put them to work. But Israel is going to have supreme joy when we get busy on these nations, primarily the nation of Edom. All right, and that gives us joy in this time. The thought of it and the knowledge that it's going to go down. That's inevitable. Psalm 149, it says, "Praise ye Yahweh Bashem Shai, sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of his saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp." Okay. For Yahweh Bashem Shai taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh, of the Most High, be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, when we have the glorious pleasure of executing vengeance, righteous judgment upon the heathen, in this case Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, the nation of Edom, when we fucking exact that vengeance upon them, we are going to be joyful, man. Okay? We're going to take pleasure. We're going to rejoice, man. Okay? We're going to be singing and dancing. There's a saying when you said, "Oh, a heart danced." When a heart dances, we know the heart to be interchangeable with the mind. Salakia, but there's a saying in society that when a motherfucker's heart dances, it's like he's overjoyed. He's overwhelmed with joy and happiness. And that's how it's going to be for us in that time. We're going to be singing and dancing, man. Okay? Joyful and glorious. Okay? Joyful in glory. Okay? Offering up the praises while we do it. For what? For executing, enduring the execution of that judgment, man. When we slap chains on them, and when we ultimately fucking destroy them. We're going to be so happy, okay? We're going to be elated. We're going to be celebrating like they did when they cracked bottles over our dead bodies. All right, we're going to be fucking overjoyed. We're going to be elated. This is in Psalm 137:9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. All right, happy shall we be. So it's not going to be a burden to now go and perform the judgment that the Most High has written and that he's going to give orders to execute. And the scriptures talk about the Most High will have vengeance on Edom by the hand of his people Israel. It's not going to be a hesitation or a drag or a chore to now put these people down. It's going to be happy. It's going to be happy, joyful. Okay? It's going to be so satisfying and fucking it's going to be euphoric, man. Euphoria going into the ultimate state of happiness that really you can only get in an artificial form when you fucking take drugs here and activate your serotonin. You get fucking super faded off some substances here, some wicked fucking counterfeit mock imitation of a feeling that the Most High can only endow you with. And that ultimately the men of Slakia, not just the men of Yahweh, the entire nation of Israel, the princes of the power, Yasharallah, is going to be in a state of, in the kingdom, euphoria. But look, happy shall we be, fucking joyful, just, man, it's a wondrous feeling, man, to now put them down, to put them to death. And this is going into the extreme of a child, okay? Something that's somewhat defenseless, slapping it up against a wall, okay? Till its noggin comes off, all right? Till the juices are flowing. Happy shall we be, okay? And finishing off, Revelations 18:6, because furthermore, it's going to be worse, like we mentioned. It's going to be a lot fucking worse than what you did to us. So reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double unto her double according to her works in the cup which she has filled to her double. All right, so the nation of Edom, Esau, his progeny, all right, his fucking offspring, form the so-called Caucasians, and the heathen, and the other heathens, but primarily our mortal enemy, our arch enemy, is going to be fucking destroyed double time. All right? So he's going to get enslaved double time. He's going to get tortured double time. All right? And there's no way to quantify how bad that's going to be, to put a scale to try to weigh the gravity, the severity of how that's going to be upon them, man. Okay? It's going to be infinitely worse, though, because we're going to be in the kingdom when time, space, and the elements and everything is going to be at our under our dominion. So how bad is it going to be upon you? And in that, the children of Israel are going to be delighted. They're going to be overjoyed. And with that, it's synonymous with the uplifting and praise and just being eternally indebted to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for it. Okay? Just thanking him, man. The thanksgiving, the constant state of thanksgiving that we're going to be in, because we will now be eternally fucking set up. Eternally fucking superior, lifted up by the Most High, renewed, fucking ruling in a state of rulership, man. All right, and that's what's in store for this, for these events, for this time that we're in, these end times. That's what it's going to culminate into. Us being in joy. It talks about how my servants will be not only will they eat, but they'll have joy of heart, and these other people will fucking be sorrowful. Why is that? Okay, because we'll be able to see the downfall of our people, Salakia, of our enemies, of their people. Spirit just dropped on me the scriptures that says the things that give you joy, and to see the downfall of your enemy. All right, to see the downfall of your enemy. KJV. Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So that's the times that we're fucking swiftly approaching. The day where the fall of our enemy is gonna go down on a high scale. All right, and that these are main things. These are the primary things, the top shit that you'll be happy, if not the top. The top thing that will bring us happiness is to see the downfall of our enemy, to see this nigga get tortured, lynched, and burned and destroyed in the worst way. Okay. So with that, all praises, honor, glory, dominion, and power, and thanks to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash.